This will be an exciting and kind of long video, so let's get right into all the simple things that will make you absolutely motherfreakin hot. Everything can be hot, okay? Yes, ma'am, you heard that right. Please erase the idea that every hot person has to have this bold and loud type of self-confidence, or this black cat, I don't give a shit, or it's a dumb misconception. Not everyone is the same kind of hot, okay? That would be freaking boring. There's at least one hot person out there, I guarantee, with your kind of personality. Play into your archetype, baby, okay? What kind of person are you? Like, are you rather, I don't want to say shy, are you rather gentle? Do you care for others' feelings a bit more than the average person? Amazing, that is hard. Play into that and make it your weapon. Or are you naturally more bold? Are you more assertive when it comes to cutting people off because you are that bitch? That is also hard, okay? Let's play into that. You just gotta reframe the way you look at yourself, the way you look at your character traits. Don't ask others for their opinion. Don't look for them for validation. Don't ask for their blessing before you do something. Just don't do that, okay? They're not important. If you feel like doing something, you do it, okay? I'll give you a simple rule. As long as you 100% secure your own mental, emotional, physical well-being, anything you do with the conviction that it's hot is in fact hot. And obviously, don't actively endanger or bully others, obviously, so being unapologetically, authentically yourself without hurting yourself or others should be your ultimate guideline. That is why it's step 1. Step 2 is to understand the power of your eyes. And the eyes are the most important element to be hot, in my humble opinion. They do most of the talking, okay? Even if your mouth is actively talking yep. If your eyes don't match the story you're telling, then it's not worth anything. I don't want to listen to you. There is no, zero personal magnetism. I don't know if you remember Tyra Banks' Smize advice, the smile with your eyes one. Oh my god, I used to binge watch America's Next Top Model so much as a kid, and I don't know how healthy that was, but okay, in my defense, I learned some good shit, and that is one of these amazing things that I learned.
No Smize? Smize.
I remember this so vividly, okay, like it was yesterday. She made the models do 2 shots, one without smizing and one with smizing, and it was day and night. The difference was incredible. Little me was shook. I mean, they were all already physically attractive people, obviously, but the smize thing made them upgrade to hot. They were only pretty, but their eyes made them hot. It does not matter if you directly look at people or if you do the tilted doe eye look, your eyes gotta smize.
What is, I'm sorry. What do you feel in terms of
And also you gotta play up your eye makeup in a way that is appropriate for your type. So what do I mean by that? If you're an Arab beauty with strong features like big eyes, go bold. That looks crazy hot on you. And if you have fine petite features, the clean girl look. The clean girl look with the extra curled lashes and the extra mascara, extremely hot. If you're not really sure what kind of type you have or what kind of makeup would look best on you, you gotta experiment. Just experiment. Whatever makes you, in the end, whatever makes you feel hot. The next step, cultivate the inner knowing that you are always provided for. Everything always works out in your favor, even if it doesn't, okay? Even if it doesn't, it just seems that way. It is working out in your favor. This belief is so incredibly important for me because it is a belief that I had in my most desperate eras. Even in my most desperate eras, I didn't know about the law of assumption, I didn't know about your dominant beliefs, manifesting, blah, blah, blah. But that is the beauty of it. Even if you do not know, even if you don't really believe in that, it is that way. So this belief always served me, and I just know it will serve you too. No matter if you call it God, I do because I believe in God, or the universe, or a higher power. Living in the knowledge that you are always provided for will give you peace of mind, will give you ease, and being peaceful is, you guessed it, say it with me, hot, okay? You will just have this natural glow to you because being peaceful is the second highest vibration. Did you know that? The second highest vibration right after enlightenment. And that is how powerful this God always provides mindset is. Don't take this one lightly. Next step also weaves in with the last step. the let them mindset. People will act in ways that you find irritating. People will also act in ways that you find pleasing. For both scenarios, you just let them. You just let them do whatever. You don't manipulate them on the 3D level. You don't do anything. And someone wrote me a few days ago a comment that don't make anyone do anything. That is like not the way to go. They're absolutely right, okay? We don't make anyone do anything. We don't manipulate people on the 3D level. We just change our dominant beliefs, and they are going to change with your dominant beliefs. That is it. Manipulation is so not hard, and it's desperate. And why would you manipulate someone on the 3D level if you really believe that you are the shit? Doesn't make any sense, right? Okay. Also doesn't make any sense in the law of assumption way. So, as I already mentioned, I believe in the everyone is you pushed out mentality. You go within, change your conception of yourself and others, go about your life, and in the highest likelihood, the wrongdoers will come back positively changed, or any given situation will come to you changed, or you will get a different person that is like, I don't want to say better, but better, okay? Or a situation that is better for you. So the gist of everything in this step is you let them do whatever. People, situations, you let them. You change your conception, go about your life, and that is very important, okay? You don't sit around, wait for change. You go about your day and live your best life, and you just know that it's coming. This is what a hot person does. They do not wait around for change. They stay in motion because they have the hot mindset of it's done. They have so much hot things to do, all right? So they have no time to wait around. Like, they just know it will come. And so it does, it comes. Next step, become your own lover/friend. Because just think about it. What do you do with hot people? You get infatuated with them, obviously. So if you are hot, then you should start being infatuated with yourself. Duh, it's the only logical outcome, right? So treat yourself exactly like you would treat a good friend or a romantic partner. If this idea triggers you, then this is the one thing that you should immediately do, okay? Immediately, along with some inner child work. Think of this step of some kind of couples therapy, but it's just you working on your relationship with you. Unlike a couple that can get a divorce when they don't want to put up with each other anymore, you can't just say, I don't like myself anymore, like I'm divorcing myself, bye. No, you cannot do that. You are stuck with yourself for life. So you better make it good. You better make it good. 3 actionable steps to be your own friend/lover are: 1, talk to yourself exactly like you would talk to a dear friend. Respectful, compassionate, yet you do not let any bullshit slide, okay? Also take yourself accountable, but do it lovingly. 2, date yourself. Take yourself out on solo dates, whether it's just a coffee, a movie, a walk in nature. It doesn't really matter, okay? You gotta show yourself the love and attention you would do with your boyfriend or girlfriend. Make it a priority to take yourself out at least 1 to 2 times a week. Don't wait around for someone else to make you feel special. Make yourself feel special all day, every day. 3, become your own fan club. Okay, hear me out. You know, like how when your best friend crushes something, you are all over them, hyping them up like, yes, queen. And why are you not doing that for yourself? Why are you not right now hyping yourself up? Give yourself props. Give yourself the love and applause first, because every time you win, it's worth a celebration. So I'm not talking about big stuff. Like, did you make an amazing meal? Amazing. Celebrate that. Did you get through the day? Celebrate that. Acknowledge that. Give yourself the love and applause first, and you will get love and applause from other people also. But if you cannot give yourself love and applause first, you will not get it from other people. You will not. Next step, turn on your Marilyn. Like, what do I even mean by that? So Marilyn Monroe was famous for this mysterious ability to switch on her hotness, her allure at will. People who knew her said she could just go from ordinary, quite normal Jean Baker to her alter ego Marilyn Monroe in a snap of her fingers. So there was this interview that she had with a magazine editor and a photographer, and she was walking around New York with these 2 people, and the photographer was like actively taking photos of her, okay? But nobody notices her. And suddenly she asks them, do you want to see her? I love that. Do you want to see her? and she does her thing. Like this, all eyes are on her. People stop to look. 1 second before that, they weren't acknowledging her. Like, even though she was actively being photographed. And the reporter says, in an instant, she was engulfed by people. And they were kind of scared and had to get her out of there. And what does that tell us about hotness? Being hot is all about the intention to be hot, really. And it's also that Marilyn Monroe wasn't just relying on her looks, because that alone doesn't cut it, okay? Like, obviously she was beautiful before she said, do you want to see her, right? But that wasn't enough. So she was fully convinced that her allure, her hotness, is a switch that she can just turn on and off whenever she wants. And because she believed that, it actually worked that way for her. Her body language became more open and inviting. Her gaze became more magnetic. She probably smiled, y'all, okay? And her smile became brighter. She wasn't actively strategizing all of these things. Believe me, her subconscious took over. You couldn't do that even if you tried. Like, being like obviously trying to be hot and being hot are two different things. And the second one is a subconscious thing. You also have a switch, just like Marilyn. You just like snap your finger, or like, I don't know, have a code word that you say, and you attach the belief to that you are now like switching on your hotness, and that is exactly what will happen. You don't have to think about it too much. Just trust that your subconscious will shape the rest. Just assume and trust, and it will happen. Okay, I need you to listen. Less is definitely more. You do not have to become a mysterious girl or boy overnight, but you gotta at least think before you speak, okay? Do they really need to know that about me? Do they deserve to know that about me? Do I really like them that much? Not everyone needs to know your deepest secrets, your childhood trauma, or how many times you hit snooze this morning. Keep some things to you. The less you overshare, the more they will be curious about you. But not only that, that is not why we do it. That's not our primary goal. You will feel better about your communication, because you will not feel unnecessarily vulnerable and naked after your conversations. And guess what? Unforced mystery is absolutely sexy. Hot. Look, I get it, okay? Sometimes people say stuff that hits a nerve. Oh yes, it does. But here's the thing. Not everyone's opinion is your business. Do you even like them that much? Why does that like trigger you that much? Like, are they even that important to your life? If you're constantly on edge, ready to take offense, it's draining. Like, not everything is a personal attack, okay, sis? You gotta chill sometimes. But even if it is intended as a personal attack, you still gotta chill out. People's comments reflect them, not you. So instead of getting defensive and doing the most, just move on. Just move on with your life. Just think about this example I'm going to give you. When someone is mean to you, just imagine them saying to you, you have very ugly, red, disgusting red shoes. I hate your red shoes. And you're like, all right, whatever, good, I guess, for you, all right. And you just move on, because you in fact don't have any red shoes on. Your shoes are black. And you just think that person is either out of the mind or blind. So it's none of your business. You just go about your day, because you don't take it as a personal attack, because you are not what they say you are. The smartest thing you can do when someone is disrespectful is stay above their level by exercising non-reactiveness, or better yet, humor, all right? Humor is a power move. It's a weapon, because it shows that you can stay stoic even when someone is nasty to you. It tells them that their little dick didn't faze you. Not a single bit. Their whole thing just fell flat. Nothing. Like, it didn't even faze you. Nothing happened. Nothing. And that is, let me hear it in the choir, everyone, please. Hot. Here's a secret, okay? This is a skill. You were probably not born with it, but that's the matter, okay? You can practice this with each encounter, and you will get to the point where this is second nature. Trust me. They won't know what hit them. The last step is to take care of your appearance, your outer appearance. Yes, it is less important than the other things, in my humble opinion, but also absolutely mandatory to be hot. I am talking grooming, skincare, hair care, nail care, whatever makes you feel like $1,000,000. Your goal should be that you feel hot at the end of these things. That should be the end goal. If if you feel good about yourself, you will assume that you look good. And people will also assume that because you assume that, because people 100% react more to your assumptions about your appearance than your actual appearance. Tried and tested so many times. Whenever I think in the morning I look hot, people will tell me exactly that. And obviously, the other day, I look exactly the same. It's just in my head. I think like, oh my God, today is not my day. And people will exactly mirror that back to me. So try and test it. You gotta feel hot about the way, you gotta feel hot, what? You gotta feel good about the way that you look. People will mirror that belief back to you. Thank you for giving me your valuable time. Great to have you here. Well, that's it. Have a good one. Bye.